When are these young men gonna learn? They're gonna learn the right way to move with leadership. Leave that imprint, the correct way to engage when you fighting for a cause. But are these people really even fighting for anything? You got this situation where this I don't even really like to say his name, but y'all know who it is. Snitch 9 fella, Teriyaki. He's getting on live, looking for a position, looking for attention. He's got to bring the attention his way because he already knows the situation that he's in. Garner YouTube views. People gonna watch his video. He keeps the blogs talking. That's where he's gonna generate his money, because it's gonna be hard to do shows in different places when you have a reputation and you started so many beefs in the manner that he has. I don't know, unless he does it out in the has a crowd of a bunch of white kids or doing somewhere like Madison Square Garden, he'll get away with it. But doing those city to city spots, I don't know, it's gonna have to be a big venue, and maybe he garners that star power. It's amazing that he's able to sustain the fan base, but we've already known that people don't care. There's no morals. There's no anything when it comes to the rap game. Anything that these rappers do, there's no principles to be stood on. And hey, it's a free market. You got people that are gonna buy the bullshit. Why not sell to them? That simple. But it's just amazing, he keeps baiting these rappers in, tricking them out of their position. All they do is give them more attention, more clout, as they say. And they don't even realize it. Then they incriminate themselves when you go threatening. His history. He works with the police. But, threatening them, showing guns. Gets on live with Lil Reese, 600 Breezy out of Chicago. You got these brothers who came up through some real stuff. Came up in the trenches for real, took a lot of losses, got a lot of battle scars, physically and mentally. And they've survived a lot, and they in a position to where they can provide for their family. But because they're allowing somebody to manipulate them emotionally, you get tricked out of their position. What you gonna go do? Go search for him? Because he's talking shit. He's inviting the drama. You got guys like Meek Mill meeting him in a parking garage. You saw him, you spit on him. Why are you even wasting your time on this guy? You're supposed to be about community activism, prison reform, different stuff, trying to make a change for the generations coming after you. How can you be focused on something like this? You see, we got a lot of our men, a lot of our black men, they're being raised off feminine emotions. I'm not saying feminine as, girly men or anything like that. I'm talking about feminine in the true sense. Being, leading with emotions, being reactive to everything. Letting something trigger you. How can you be that when you're a leader? Especially when, at least in the public eye, black leaders are extremely scarce. But that's if you even want to put yourself in that type of position. All it takes, the only obligation you have is to take care of your post. Meaning take care of your home base, your family. Defend from any threat that comes your way. You're the first line of defense. And you should be training your family to be the secondary lines of defense should anything happen to you. But you're the first line of defense. And you putting yourself in a position where you could be removed over some silly stuff. You gotta let whatever happens, you gotta let that come to them. And if you catch them wherever, catch them wherever, but keep it on the low. Y'all putting your beef all out on the internet, so something goes down, they'll link it to you and they'll have something to use as, reference. Like, look, this certain rapper had an issue with him. This certain rapper was talking about everything he would do to him. Why do y'all let people just trick you out of your position? But it's been a long problem going on in the black community where we got to prove how tough we are. Got to prove ourselves. Got to make a point. And in the end, it means nothing. Means nothing. All it is detrimental to the cause, detrimental to progress. Y'all just saw the Judas and the Black Messiah movie. Look at how Fred Hampton moved. Use the Rainbow Coalition, for example. You think that, and it's all, before I even say this, it's all right to have emotions, right? Emotions are human. It's a natural thing. But in no scenario is it beneficial for you to lead with emotion. No scenario at all that you can think of. Do you think that would have been beneficial for Fred Hampton to lead with emotions when forming the Rainbow Coalition? He's walking into white supremacist meetings. Think of how everybody reacts to everything nowadays. You can't even get nobody to sit down and talk and see if we can come to a medium because they're white supremacists. There's no way we could ever have a talk. No way you could ever have a talk. How are you going to eventually break down the barriers? You won't be able to save everybody, but there's people that you can save. And it's really the only thing that's going to save you. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to work with whoever works with you. But you can break down a lot of barriers just through communication. But when you're too emotional, you let everything get to you. Let's say you're going in there with a plan that you execute and they tell you, get out of here, NIGGR. You're going to abandon your plan? You should have anticipated that from the start. Are y'all following where I'm going with this? Or what I'm saying? You should be able to anticipate because you already know who you are, but you're going in there with the plan that you're trying to execute. You want to break down those walls. You want to break down those barriers, and there's high possibility that you could break through to someone. But you won't do that reacting to everything emotionally. You got to be pragmatic. You got to be logical. You got to lead with that. You got to be calculated in your moves. This shit ain't it. Sitting there getting on here arguing and it's all this silly stuff. He's looking for attention and y'all giving it to him. Maybe it's something in it for y'all too, you know. Maybe y'all getting the attention y'all want also. Y'all know y'all can get it off of a name like his, but I don't know, man. Stand as a man, hold down your position. You're a protector. Don't go out there throwing yourselves out and go searching for the problem. Who's sitting here trolling you? Y'all know he's not about that. Y'all know he's nowhere around where y'all gonna be. He's gonna move with security, which he should. But let him live his life the way he wants to live it. Trust me, it'll come full circle. It'll come full circle. You know? Y'all dealing with a suspected industry plan. He's got the industry backing him. I mean, it's pretty clear to see. Let them do what they do with him. Just let it play on out, but don't fall into this trap. Handle your business. Don't be stupid. Like, subscribe, share. Help build this channel. Let's think about what I said. Stop with the fake tough guy act. No, alpha male. Be a real alpha male. Don't buy into this shit. Real alpha male just holds his position. Handles his business. Doesn't have to say anything. Doesn't acknowledge the bullshit. Understand that.